All right, let's run some more F-15E. As I said, I was going to be in it all week. And what's day? Tuesday? It's exactly the first guy. I actually do get to get in it. Packs in air-to-ground mode. I'm doing this packs, and I'm also doing
Welcome back. This training mission serves as a basic introduction to using the PAX, or Programmable Armament Control Set, in the air-to-ground mode. Please wait for everything to load properly.
It's called SIT page, sit page.
As you probably remember from the air-to-air introductory mission, PAX is your main tool when it comes to setting up and monitoring your weapons, and will be extensively used when planning and performing air-to-ground missions. First, let's enable the air-to-ground master mode. Note that it's not necessary for setting up or manipulating the packs, but since this session's all about air-to-ground, let's make it a good habit. Good. Now enter the packs, or ARMT armament page, on the left MPD. Press push button 11. Followed by push button 2. We're now in the PAX main menu where you can set up the air-to-ground weapons, edit the air-to-ground loadout, set up combat jettison, or enable training mode. We'll leave the jettison and load parts for another time and focus on the air-to-ground page, as it already is going to be a long lesson. Press push button 3 labeled AG.
Oh, that's different.
Okay, this is the air-to-ground display, and you, or your Wizzo, will be spending a lot of time on this page and its subpages in the future. Let's go through the main options. Push button 1 works in the same way as in the air-to-air mode and lets you switch between the high and low rate of fire for the gun. As a rule of thumb, high will be used for aerial engagements, while low should be set for strafing runs. Push button 2 lets you quickly jump in the air-to-air page, but we don't need to go there now. Push button 5 labeled Prog allows you to switch between 4 different programs that can be set up for various stations. These stations are listed in the top row of the display from left to right. Station 2 under the left wing, left conformal tank, centerline Station 5, right conformal tank, and Station 8 under the right wing. You can see at a glance the kind and the quantity of available weapons on each station. If nothing's loaded, pylon will be displayed, as in the case with Station 5. If the pylon is removed, then the legend will be blank. Loft, TARM, AT, and CT are parts of weapon delivery data set up in the air-to-ground delivery page, which we will visit at the end of this training. Finally, the current mode for air-to-air as well as air-to-ground, which can be either training or combat, is displayed next to push button 15. That covers the basics, so let's jump into setting up the programs. It's important to remember that these are linked to specific types of weapons. You can select all stations with the same type of bomb and set one program for all of them. Then you can switch to the next program, select only one of the stations, and set it up differently, and so on. We'll prepare 3 different programs now, starting with the 2,000-pound Mark 84s. Select Station 2 and 8 by pressing push buttons 20 and 16. Okay, both stations are now boxed, and your next step should be to select the desired delivery mode. In this case, either CDIP or Auto. The CDIP is exactly the same as CSIP for all the other aircraft, and stands for Continuously Displayed Impact Point. The other option is Auto, and it allows you to drop the bombs on the previously designated target. Select Auto by pressing push button 7.
Auto. Push button 7.
Now we have to choose the release sequence for each pickle press. One stay means that one weapon for each selected station will be dropped with every press of the pickle button. Selecting step will drop one weapon with each press, alternating between all the selected stations. Choose the first option. Finally, the fusing. The selection here will matter mostly for retarded bombs and laser-guided bombs. Anyway, for now, choose the NT or nose tail to arm all 3 arming wire units. We're set. You should see the auto-delivery reticle on your HUD now, which means that the program is ready to be used. Let's quickly make another one. Press push button 5 to cycle to program 2. Now select left conformal tank by pressing push button 19. We have our snake eye bombs loaded there. These are best used when flying low and fast and in the C-dip mode, so press push button 6 to select it. Let's set them up so we expend all 6 bombs at a time. To do so, you can choose one of the 2 remaining options. Ripple single allows to drop a string of bombs for as long as the pickle button is pressed, alternating between all selected stations. Ripple multiple works in a similar way but drops bombs simultaneously from all the selected stations, so in pairs, threes, etc. Since we have snake eyes loaded only on one station, choose Ripple Single by pressing push button 8. New options appear on both sides of the screen. On the left, you can select the quantity or the total number of bombs to be released. On the right side is the interval between the bombs in feet. Set the quantity to 6, pressing push button 3 5 times.
Push button 3 5 times.
Now set the interval to 110 feet by pressing push button 13 once, followed by push button 12. Good, now the fusing. For snake eyes, it does make a big difference. Choosing nose only will make them drop as normal bombs. However, if you select nose tail or tail only, it will make them deploy speed retarding fins. Do so now. Okay, now cycle the program a few times using push button 5. You'll notice that when you select program 1, it shows the selected stations, auto reticle on the HUD, and all the delivery options in the bottom line. When you move to program 2, the HUD shows the C-dip pipper and the station with snake eyes is boxed. You can set up a maximum of 4 delivery programs in that way. Good. Now make sure you have Program 2 selected and press push button 10 marked AG Delivery. You should now see additional information such as altitude, wind speed, and current time. Delivery data for the selected program is also shown. The 3 columns at the center of the display is the sensors data, including their readiness and priority. You can set the priority to manual or auto mode. We won't be going deeper into this topic today, just make sure that the legend in the first column and next to push button 13 says auto.
Yeah, you're right.
MRA legend are for reticle depression and minimum recovery altitude.
Right.
Both can be set using the UFC.
But we're just going to use it as it is.
Let's have a look at one last subpage, as I know this is a lot to digest already. Press push button 1 to enter the programming page. The push buttons from 15 to 20 can be used to set the manual sensor hierarchy, but we won't be doing that today.
Definitely won't.
Loft allows the aircrew to program the desired angle for loft delivery using the scratch pad. Push button 3 and 4 are used to set the long track and cross track. These are described in the manual, and I recommend you check the details there. TARM over push button 6 allows entry of time before weapons arm after release in seconds. Finally, push button 8 allows to enter the time for auto lays when using LGBs. We'll cover that in another lesson.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's enough for today. I'll unpause the mission in a moment. You have a bunch of trucks at target point 3. Go ahead and put both programs we set up to good use. Oh yeah, don't forget to set your master arm to on. Have fun.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a damn shame. I got this model here though called the sit page. I'm trying to read through what it does. Two. Way too fast. All right, program one now. How do I get back? Go enter. Oh, there we go. Is that right? Delivery mode. When I got these set up for auto nose tail one station. Mod over here. Let me see. Exactly how do I use that? I don't know. I think that's what's gonna happen with this game is that community's gonna take some liberties to start modding this up. I don't know how much modding they can do, but it's supposed to be an HMD mod too. I'll download it. Then we'll fly this like I said the rest of this week. Like, learn. It's auto. That's not the auto click. Yeah, that's not. Auto SRSG. All right, let's see. I'm gonna read this. Let's see. Select TSD, whichever you use small green TSD, like the TSD SOI. Let's trim it out. Not too much. Glad you don't know what the trim is. I got attitude and altitude O. Let me read this. Red diamond is hostile, green is friendly, unknown, yellow diamond. Those aren't really diamonds though. Those are like pyramid. What the hell? You fix it? You fix it? You fix your tire though? Oh, yeah. All right, let's turn the autopilot off. don't have one engine. Let's see what the hell. All right, fine. Okay, slot down. I'm gonna do that. Data link contact. Some kind of grab or the data link from AWAC. Ground radar. Data link tracks. Lighter dash dial. Okay. Data link contacts. Reach you through a donor when the AWAC ground radar chip sample. That sees the target stores the track. A shared track. Each donor covers a circle around its depth. AWAC which grows with their altitude. Okay. Data link donor coverage is a tech preview feature that donor list and coverage this first pass. Reading up on this SITMART. AWACS coverage. A lot of stuff I'm not going to be messing with right now. Range and bulls. SIT TDC cursor. Okay, I don't know about that. This page carries a slewable acquisition cursor of its own bearing range. That. All right, what's it look like? Can I get a picture of that? There are two cursor modes. Ah, okay. SIT TDC cursor. Kind of did too much here. Oh gosh. I had a lot going on here. Why is oh, I gotta designate it first. Is that what I gotta do? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I was supposed to be doing here. All right, master caution light is on. All right. I got something to do with the landing gear being down, which I did not let down. Uh, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8. Missed it.
Overheat, overheat.
Okay, 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 okay. a lot going on here. Shouldn't be going on. Uh, oh, I need to fix this stick so bad. I might not get it. Okay, here we go. And nothing. Let the mouse arm get turned off. I have no idea why it's doing this wobbling side by side light. Could be an indication something isn't right in Denmark. I have time to even mess with the sit page. Up these bombs. I have to sit down and read that. Look, it's flying like this. And I'm not doing that. Literally just rocking side to side on that's the nav mode is gonna work. Do your thing, nav mode. Program 1, program 2, on program 3. Uh, I gotta get back to six. That thing hauls ass. Go, lead it. Must say if you ripple more than you have on the plane, it's gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna ripple more than I got off. I do wanna ripple some. I can line up with this runway. Oh, there it is.
Warning, fuel low. Warning, fuel low.
Yep, thought I had like 25, 30 pounds, 30,000 pounds. This stuff these are like 3,000 feet. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with mine. I don't know if it's the stick or the jet, but it's like really hard to keep it just straight. If you look at the video, I'm pretty much got to wiggle, like when I wiggle the worm. Everything is dead here already. What do you want to pickle at? Pickle right here? Pickle. I do have it keybind a lot though. Way more than I normally have autopilot installed. Yeah, I don't think that's much thick though. Let me just adjust it though. Adjust controls. Back. Is on about 5. That bigger difference. And do same pitch. 5, 25. Come on. 87. And 5 dead zone. I don't think that number give me anything, but let's try it anyway.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Does kind of help, be honest with you. Might even add a little bit more. It must have an auto first thrust or something.
Code 1. Taxi to parking area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tracker R just keeps going out. Don't know why. I think I might just have too much shit plugged up, to be honest with you. I need to revamp what all I got. I thought I got like an 800,000 watt power supply. So I wouldn't have any issue. weird things happen. Can I even do anything with this while it's on the ground? I remove it, undo it. It says something about flight. What is going? What is on? Okay. DLBR, HMDC, and ETL. Buttons all work. DT, AWAC, other, flight. Okay. Flight, expand, auto. LCD, got a zoom, zoom, range, 5 degrees. Now, what's HMD? Oh, that's what HMD is. Yeah, I'm in the mountains in Discord. TSD. It's gonna take me out, I think. The two custom modes switch by the auto OSB on the sit page. Okay. Display to the AA radar. Off independent manual mode. Break it. Alright, so we need to sit cursor 3 ways. Four button hat or keyboard. Toggling pod, line of sight, and designation. Gotta go. You carry a targeting pod. Yeah. Okay. So it moves what? Look at that. ATRK, auto track. Yes. front of me. That's pretty cool. Oh wow! It says you can slew the cursor and send a SAM to the UFC as a target. So the cursor to the SAM, so it's lat line and elevation period at the bottom left. Read out a get sent. Whatever is shown there is no string. On the upfront display controller, open the target slot. You will feel press the sit MFD button left, bottom left button. Key down keys to press. That's a nice mod. Very interesting mod. Love to fly. Yeah, the jet fighter. I agree. I'm glad I didn't. Uh, glad I didn't give it up. I never even thought about getting it up. Be honest. Like worst case, I just gotta use this mod along with the other 7 or 8. Not necessarily use it, but I don't fly. My bigger problem is when I exit a game, DCS locked up, and of course it's gonna make me out of a bold face fly this time and not lock up on. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Can I add some more target being edited? I cannot edit it. Can if I open edit save changes? No. Here we go. seen someone say that you can buy somebody's uh account, and if it's got the F-15E in it, you can use it. I don't know that. I guess people sell their accounts, but don't you have to sell access to the email and everything? I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna trick this out a little bit, and I'm gonna come back and play with this deal right here. Looks like it's pretty cool mod. Get an HMD, get the sit page, situation awareness overlay, and it was easy to install. Let's see if it's gonna work now. Try to fly this in a complete mission using this DCS liberation campaign. This liberation campaign might be what's causing my DCS lockup. That's highly possible. Highly possible. Thinking I gotta play it a little bit more, but I think that's the reason. Might be the reason. Because I just finished that mission. Usually what happens is when I finish a mission and I try to exit out, the loading page locks up and I get the crash screen. But I'm not getting it unless I'm doing a Yeah. Let's see what's the latest version of that. Alright, they're on version. Oh, they're on version 15, June the 19th. That might be what's going on. What if I version 15? Okay, I can't write over it. Um, save as. Huh. Let me see something. Back to 615. Down that. Oh, days and 14s are not compatible. Well, damn. So I got to delete 14 and start over. Okay. Okay. D-shift user D-shift liberation. Okay. Here's the problem. This is the problem, and I can get back to flying mission. save game, so might as well delete the whole freaking thing. And just start another one. Let's do an extract. Extract, right there. All right, DCS Liberation. Erase this link. And desktop. On the desktop. Link it and run it. DCS All right. So, wow, new game. Assume that it found everything. Next, got Syria. Which one is this for? Blue Forces. Very good computer to run. What was I just doing? Hundreds of units pushing the limits of you need an insanely powerful computer. And I don't want to do that. Full the gap. Okay. I have that installed. I don't have code. I don't have either one of these. Exercise Vegas. I haven't done anything in serious, mainly because they just kicked my computer ass. Versus Turkey. Operation Blackball. You know, I haven't done anything in Syria. Let's do this. What? There's no Apache. No Vipers. Hell no, I'm not doing that. Go back. Man, all those look like this is going to be a dog to do. This is what I was just trying. Maybe I'll try it again. I think I've only won one of these. I'd like to win at least one more. Practice with this F-15E some more. Okay, get a notepad. Yeah, let's do this. Make sure I got the seat back. 17, Apaches, got everything. KC, Raptor, carrier. Let's see the budget. Automated frontline purchases. Automated. Yeah, maybe I can change it later. Include C-130 cargo script. Logan has no settings. I think I have to leave all this. What we got here? Got some Apaches, Tbilisi. Wait a minute. So these, they're doing CAD, BAI, trans, and they can do aerosol. I think I want to lead them. Can I fly an Apache off? See, can I fly it over here? Come full base. I do two. Yeah. APA. 18. 2. Nah, this shit's not. Oh, I forgot. 250. All right. First thing you want to come in with bomb and attack this mofo. B-52, let's just take 2 of them. We are in flight. And next thing you want to do is, ooh, this bad boy. Way over here. Oh, that. All right, this gonna be my after dinner. Oh man, I save it in here. All right, folks, appreciate you guys stopping in. I'll take a break, and I'm gonna be flying. Oh, I shouldn't do the Eagle this first couple of flights because I gotta make sure I keep this base safe. Maybe the Apaches